Oopsies. Alrighty. Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully we have an eventful day today, which it looks like we are already getting one, because the market is already down. Is this ES? Wow, I was trading ES. Well, I wasn't trading, but I was looking at ES. Yeah, markets are way down. Down 1.6% in just the pre-market session. This is the daily chart right here. Okay, daily chart. That's not too great of a sign, right? You get that head and shoulders kind of pattern now looking to start breaking down lower. Take a look at the moving averages. In a healthy uptrend, a stock will usually maintain above these moving averages, 10 and 20. And we are now breaking way below. Wow, we are selling off super heavy right now. All right, guys, looks like it's a Black Tuesday here. Market's just completely selling off.
Sell.
Sly Cooper, what's up? What's up? Oh, hey, Miles. Welcome to the chat. What was I going to do? Crap. Forgot what I was going to do. Thanks, Miles. Oh, yeah, I was going to show you the VIX. Okay, VIX is up. Way up today, 19%. Okay, VIX is a measurement of the volatility in the market and the uncertainty in the market, okay? Whenever VIX starts skyrocketing, that's usually when the market starts plummeting. As you can see right here, this was back in April, and if you remember, back in April, we did all of this, okay? So everything is basically, the point that I'm trying to make here is that the market is panicking right now and selling the crap off. So let's see if we can try to capture some of that movement today. And without further ado,
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
all right. Well, let's take a look. See, by the way, noticing the new style. I changed my white theme. Now it's a little bit of a darker theme. I don't know why. Just kind of F's with it. Okay. So let's do some analysis. Let me get rid of this moving average. Clearly, we're in a downtrend, right? Let's take a look at the daily chart. Daily chart is just below these lows, and ATR is 342. I can guarantee you we are past that. Oh crap, I forgot to adjust this. 1 second. Doom. All right, so right now we are down 530 points. 530 points. The ATR on the daily time frame is 342, meaning we are obviously moving a lot more than usual. Okay, so that also means that the market could be overextended here. So it's possible that we do see, you know, institutions come in, buy the bounce, and get us back up towards this high. So let's mark out that high for reference. If we go out onto a bigger time frame like the 4-hour chart, we're also sweeping this low right here. And that's about all I can see. A few lows, actually. Some equal lows right here. So that's probably what's warranting this reaction right now, is we're taking out some higher time frame liquidity. So today, Sly Cooper, we have ISM manufacturing at 10 a.m. I won't, you know, if a trade happens before then, I'll take it. You know, if it's like, you know, 5 minutes before, maybe not, but. We got this little level, this little 1 minute level of supply. let's see if we break this level of supply and head on over to these highs, because it's looking like that's what we want to do right now. ATR on the 1 minute time frame is 29. Holy crap. So in comparison, Labor Day yesterday, ATR on the 1 minute time frame was 2. It is now 30. So the markets are really moving right now. The markets are really moving. It's freaking Black Tuesday over here. Crap, sorry to this stage. I don't think I'm sharing my screen. That's my bad. Alright, Discord, you're good now. Should be good. Okay. There's actually a little bit of an order zone here. What is this? Right here. Got these highs getting swept. And then a little bit of a supply level there. Let's see what happens there. I don't think I'm going to try to bet against this massive reversal, given how oversold we are. Let's see my longer term portfolio. What the? I have an order to buy Funko Pop, you know, the stock Funko Pop. I placed an order to buy it over the weekend, and it's not getting filled. It was a market order. I don't understand how it's not getting filled. It's not like it's $1 billion worth. One second, guys. Need to figure this out. Okay, cancel. Buy. Okay. It was a glitch. Okay, so now I just bought double the amount of Funko Pop. Wow, Robinhood. Wow, Robinhood. It said that I wasn't filled. I canceled my order. And then I did it again. And then when I come back to the screen, both orders were filled. So I'm now doubled size in Funko Pop. I guess I'll just immediately sell that. What's Funko Pop doing? Okay, I'll do that another time. Market not really doing much right now. It's just kind of moving in straight lines. every time I try crypto, it goes downhill, and when I sell, it goes back up. I feel trolled, so I just stop. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, it does sometimes feel like that, especially when you're trading at some higher prices. All right, we do have a little area of demand right in here. Right now, it looks like the pressure is to the upside, so looking for longs. I'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom. You know what that means. The market's about to explode. All right. Okay. What's the market going to do? Looks like gold is up to new all-time highs. Silver is up, not to new all-time highs. Wow, silver has had some crazy bubbles. What the hell? Back in 79, Jesus. Bitcoin is actually up. Oops, oh my God. Bitcoin is up, and there's actually a level here. Ooh, I like Bitcoin down there. Ethereum is slightly up. So this is, gold is up, Ethereum, Bitcoin are up. So yeah, that just means that the market is a little bit scared today. Watching you trade with the black background is so strange. Yeah, I decided to change it. I kind of got sick of having a white screen staring at me. I would have to switch it over to like a dark gray at nighttime when I was looking at charts because it's just too bright. So I figured I would just keep it dark all the time. I also think it looks a little more professional for now. Of course, that will change, I'm sure. Changes with the season. All right, so we got a little bit of a consolidation here, and my indicator's not loading. Okay, let's talk about targets. We got a level of 15-minute supply here. Price may want to go over there. ICT traders, I know you're thinking, fair value gap, fair value gap. So maybe we go into that fair value gap. No trades for me though, not yet. Although a breakout trade there maybe would be nice, but not really a setup for me. I hate Discord's freaking ads, dude. Why? I have a hymn quests. I got quests on Discord now. I don't want to see that stuff. Vex in the Discord had his biggest day yet on his paper trading. As practice. Nice job. What are your VWAP settings? Here you go. There is a whole video on VWAP. Okay, it's anchored to the session. VWAP, upper band 2, lower band 2. And that's it. Bands multiplier 2 is all I use. Obviously, we're way below VWAP. Yeah, if you want to watch the video, it's called, crap, I forget what it's called. Something like the only indicator you need, I think. Let me check on that. The only trading indicator you'll ever need. That's what it's called. Alrighty. Can't trade this. Let's let me go check on some other live streamers, see how they're doing today. I always like checking in to see if they're doing anything with price action. ES is staying in the same place. Yeah, ES. I thought ES was NASDAQ on accident, and look at this trade early in the morning. That I didn't take it, but nice order zone there. Take out liquidity, and then look at that dump, man. Would have been an insane trade. YM is also moving lower. MNQ is kind of the only one rebounding strongly right now. Excuse me. All right, looks like we're getting up into that 15-minute zone. I need coffee. All right. Straight up we go. Is this considered an SMT divergence with the ES? I don't trade SMT, so I don't know. $296 left till I pass my first funded. Only $60 and draw down the whole eval. Wow, very nice, very nice. Here's a cha-ching for you. All right. Come on. Something interesting. Ooh. Funko Pop is down 3%. DJT, Trump Media and Technology. I had a short on this because of the rumors that Trump was DEAD. I'm just checking out some longer term stuff because NASDAQ's just moving in straight lines right now. GoPro looked a little interesting. But nothing that interesting. Man, can we just get some movement? Some back and forth? Some pullback, please. Straight up we go, straight up. So when Trump goes, we're all getting rich then? If you're short his company, maybe. I'm trading MNQ, guys. MNQ. That's what I trade every day. All right. Looks like kind of tapped into that supply high, and that's where we're rejecting right now. I messed up my Ninja Traders, so now I'm not really used to what I'm looking at here. This thing might want to come back down to earth if it holds this sweep here. Not an amazing amount of volume though on the sweep. So could just keep on going. I use NinjaTrader for the platform and TradingView for charts. Wait, what? I use NinjaTrader and TradingView as the charting platform, and then I use Take Profit Trader and Apex Trader for the prop firms that I use. I'm just fixing something on my NinjaTrader. Candle body outline. Wow, guys, sorry for the boringness. I just don't got any reason to take any trades right now. It's just not doing anything. Well, it is doing something. It's just not doing what I want it to do. It's just going straight up. Maybe we'll get a pullback buy opportunity into that level of demand. Maybe. Here's the 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart just looks like it wants to just explode. 3 minutes left on the 15-minute chart. If I had to guess, it's probably going to close somewhere in this box. Maybe even above the box. Don't think it's going to shoot all the way back down in the next 2 minutes. That'd be a little crazy. This is the hourly chart. Hourly chart, we're taking out these lows and bouncing. So, yeah, bias is definitely looking for longs. I know, you belong to me. What's up, S. Wang? News in 3 minutes? Thank you for the reminder. I almost forgot about that. 2 minutes now. I'll put the timer on. Jesus. Oh my God. Just show me the... Okay. Thank you, Forex Factory. Wow. What is going on? Okay, there. Alright, we got 1 minute there. God dang it. Alright. News coming in. 30 seconds. Wow, it is much more dead in here than yesterday. Is everybody hung over from Labor Day? 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, 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 ding,
Buy
ding,
the
ding,
sells,
ding.
buy, sells, buy, sells, buy, sells, sells, buy, buy, 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 sell, 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 buy, buy, sell, sell, sell.
Okay, that's news. Straight up we go. Again. Alright, so that 15-minute candle closed. Looks like we're tapping, or might want to tap into this little 15-minute area of supply right there. G2 nice, what's up? The trolls have gone back to blowing their accounts. No time for them to troll today. Yeah, maybe that's why it's a little dead. Alright, I'm going to get rid of this zone. It's not really serving any purpose. There's a big level of supply above. Probably some liquidity resting above that wick as well. Would be interested in potential longs down in here as well. Maybe potential shorts up there. Now it's just a waiting game. If you guys want to do me a favor and tap that like button, share the live, do whatever. Let's get some more people in here so we can have some more fun. It's too quiet in here. Just waiting. I'm just waiting. In the meantime, I'll adjust my trading, or my ninja traders again. Man, no way this thing's gonna go back up, right? Come on, man. Come on. ATR on the 1 minute time frame is 26 still, so market's moving. Look at this consolidation that we're seeing here. Looks like we took, with that news, we took out the highs. It looks like this could be a liquidity grab, and also had some liquidity right here. Yeah, this could be a short, honestly. Well, it's not my setup. But it is tempting. Short a breakdown into this zone, right? Maybe I'll give it a go. Just need to see a little more convincing price action than that. That right now we're just kind of holding. The bias today is kind of undecided right now. Kind of just playing by ear, playing it by ear. Do you think we could get a quick move down into this level of demand? I knew you alone. Should see a pop down or a drop down. Feels like New York session has been choppier than London session lately. Oh, 100%. New York session has been just impossible lately. Just fake outs like that. Fake outs like this are like literally all that happens in New York session nowadays, unfortunately. But, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes trading's harder than other times. Well, didn't quite get the zone. Still waiting. Please, we can see you. What? What? Man, ATR is 24 and we're still just chopping. Come on. Do something. ATR is 12 times the ATR of yesterday. VIX is up 11% today. Volatility is all up. Send the link, trying to learn. What do you mean? What do you mean send the link? What link? Alright, well, we're in barcode town now.
Buy, buy, buy. Sell, sell, sell. Buy, buy. Sell, sell. Buy, buy, buy.
Just looking for a drop down into this zone here. we're in it. We're in the zone. Big Juice, I got the free boot camp. Free boot camp. It's on my YouTube channel. It's a free playlist. It's like 3 hours long. Alright, well, tagged into that zone, had a little bit of a high volume candle there. Now coming right back down. What is that for a zone? It's just a level of demand. That's all. Level of demand. Let's see if it can shoot up to those highs. A trend continuation. I know you belong to. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, this looks like it just wants to go lower. It's barely making any moves. It's not able to break out of this area. We have a low in the zone. Watch that for liquidity sweep potentially. Man, it has been just choppy day after choppy day. When will volume return? I mean, volume is here today, is it not? I mean, let's look at volume. Yeah, so far decent volume. VIX is up, and we're just still chopping. Guys, I genuinely might not trade NASDAQ anymore. It's just, I don't understand, like, it's just not moving. Like, it's so boring. Every single move is just chopped around. What are you gonna switch to? I have no idea. Gotta find some. I mean, I'm not saying I'm 100% gonna switch, but like if I find something that's actually moving, still Nasdaq is the best thing by far because of the smoothness. Like not smoothness in moves, but the data is there's a lot of volume. So the candles look, they're actually readable. Whereas look at the YM. Well, today's a bad example, but the YM half the time looks like a freaking penny stock that's like not being like look at this, like that's the YM, right? So need something similar to the Nasdaq, but that actually moves. Think you need to wake up earlier to catch mid-London session. Yeah, I've heard everybody's been telling me that London and Asia sessions have been better. New York is just seemingly just freaking chop, man. It's just chop. Even with a high ATR. This is 24 ATR and we're still chopping. Like, oh my God, dude. Come on. You ever trade gold, or would you consider it? I would consider it, but I feel like gold is also, the charts are not that great. I mean, it's not too bad, but maybe I'll have to look into gold. That might be the move. I'm long at a break even. Don't really know if I'm going to get a big runner out of this, given what we know about the Nasdaq the past few days. But we'll try. Right back down, man. It's like clockwork. God dang it, man. Every day I wake up excited to trade Nasdaq, and every day it disappoints. When do the traders return? When do they come back from the Hamptons? Anybody know? Well, we're gonna move. WTF is this PA? I know, man. It's unbearable. It sucks on both fronts because it makes for boring trading and it makes for a boring stream. F this, game devs need to fix this crap. Oh God. They need a new update. This crap's still in alpha. Okay, that's a move. That's a move. We'll take that. Maybe I'll add. I'll add. How about that, NASDAQ? Double down. And now it's going to return. Wow, it's actually fading that. It's actually fading all the way back down. That's what I get for adding. That's what I get for trying to be confident in a choppy market. Screw me for thinking that we were going to move. Sorry, guys. You gonna go? You gonna go, little guy? Come on. One more move. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. This is not really sparking too much confidence in me. This price action is just kind of slowly stalling out here. Need another big green candle. Not sure we'll get it, but okay, break even. Fantastic. I love the NASDAQ. I love no moves actually being made. It seems like you really just gotta try to put a limit order and try to pray to catch the bottom. Hey Benzo, check this out. Gone. Got a beauty down by this AM. We bought in the AM. Nice. Ooh, wow. See, like that is a nice continuation break. That is a move. Now look at this. All right, right back down we go. Let's see. trading NASDAQ gold. This is NASDAQ. You know, I might have to do like staying up all night streams, just all-nighter streams, so we can trade a session that actually moves and doesn't just wick and chop around. Where is the sessions to trade? Here's, I think that's London, right? 3 a.m. London, straight lines, kinda. Well, today might have been an exception because we are selling the crap out of the market. At least we did coming into the market open. Bullish or bearish? Slightly more so bullish right now. But looking like it might turn bearish. Who knows? This market is not very easy right now. And somebody said, what pear is this spelt? Like the fruit. Pear. MNQ is the pear. Long again. This time I might just take a quick scalp. Okay, sold 2/3. Given the choppiness, don't really want to risk this taking out this high here and then just farting right back down. Look at Dow long. Would you say that's a perfect setup? Give me some more context. Talking about like a long right now or a long in the morning? Which long? Look at this thing just coming right back down, dude. There's just no follow through on any moves, man. Maybe for a few points, but that's it. I'm just going to put this at break even. There's literally no point in taking $40. I'd rather just hold on to it for longer and risk getting a break even. Do you recommend a futures account or CFD account? If you're in the United States, futures, just normal, good old account. Well, you can just trade prop firms, too. Not saying you can't do that outside the United States, but and what prop firms have you tried so far? You just took a long... Alright, let's review Claude's long on the Dow. So your question was, is this a perfect setup? God dang it. Go. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I like this. This is almost A+. Only thing that I would say is not A+ is we started trading pretty close to the end of the zone, which usually means a weak sign, but honestly, everything else is perfect. Yes. Wow. Looks like the Dow Jones is what I should have been trading today. I bet anything that this was a zone as well. Let's see. Yep, there it is. Wow. 1 hour demand zone right there. Look at that. Liquidity taken out here. Tap into demand. Boom. DNA funded in P2TB? Well, and that's why you're having issues. I have no idea who those are. Those are likely not credible prop firms. Have you tried Take Profit Trader by chance? DNA funded sounds like the biggest scam ever. PTB, I just don't even know what that is. I had a hard time seeing zones. Well, you got it. You got it. I'm just going to double my small position there. Have 2 on and just wait for a break up here if we can get it. Is that demand zone an order block, or is an order block only qualified if there's a liquidity sweep? Listen, all I know is supply and demand. From what I understand, people say order blocks are the same thing as supply and demand. I don't know if that's true or not. Haven't really studied order blocks, but they look pretty similar to supply and demand. So now, if you, instead of order block, if you mean order zone, an order zone is when there's liquidity resting just above or just next to a level of supply and demand that gets swept into the level of supply or demand. And that's what I try to focus on. Try to focus on the area with the most amount of orders. And that concept, the order zone concept, as far as I know, is an original concept by me. But honestly, it's also not that difficult to kind of wrap your head around that. So I'm sure other people trade similar strategies. Looks like this is going to get tagged here, unfortunately. Oh. Oh. Are we going to go to new highs? I'm going to sell one for fun there. Oh, dang, that gives me a terrible average price. Well, I guess I'll just put my stop right below there. It's not really going the way I would like it to. I'll just close it out. I don't, whatever. I think I'm being a little silly trying to add there, and we'll just take a little profit and run. Excuse me. It's a good strat. I have learned a lot from you. Thank you, Claude. I'm glad. What the heck? I just realized. On TikTok, what's going on here? There, move that bar. All right, let's reevaluate here. We got a really small level here, and a really small liquidity level there. So that makes that a really small order zone. And we are coming in hot. Coming in hot. All right, let's take a look at the broader picture here. Still in a downtrend, 15-minute chart, but we are trading above the moving averages. 1 hour chart, ooh, 1 hour chart, we're bumping into that moving average. So this could be the beginning of an actual continuation, but let's not focus too heavily on those moving averages. 15-minute chart. Man, 15-minute chart is just kind of chopping here. Can't really gauge whether it wants to break up or down. Looks like pretty 50-50 shot. 5 minute looks like it could pop. You know, make some new highs there, pull back, continue higher. I didn't stretch. Let's see, Nazi. We're in that zone, super small zone. ATR is 18. Up 200 day on the funded nice ether. Oh, blew my XFA today. Sorry, BK. Oh, that's not the one I meant to play for you. This one. Oops. Didn't mean to poop on you. Legacy Builder Sam, thanks for following. Is this crypto or stocks? This is futures. Something a little different. Alright, well that zone's gone. Looks like we're entering back into this level again. On the 3-minute chart, this is kind of an interesting area. Seems like that's kind of where we're headed to. Is right in here. Yes, this is Trading View. What is happening today? Well, there wasn't much for the first freaking hour. Now we're starting to move a little more smoothly. There's a lot of momentum coming into this zone. Big fat volume candle there with a lot of pressure. So I'm going to go ahead and assume this zone is probably not going to hold. How do you feel about buying people's discords? What do you mean? I have not bought anyone's Discord. Is that like a buy it and flip it kind of thing, or? Oh. You mean buying paid Discords? I see what you mean. You know, I think if it's like $90 a month or something, like $100 a month, I think most people, if you're smart enough, you can just pay, you know, pay $100, check it out, test everything within a month, and then if it's not, you know, if it doesn't work for you, then you just cancel. Like, I think that if you really think somebody can actually teach you something, maybe do that. But the problem is most people aren't thinking like that, and I think for most people, it's going to be a waste of money. For most people, it's going to be a waste of money. And most people that do that are also scammers, so that also doesn't really help. But, you know, if it's like $100, I mean, to me, that's worth a risk to learn a skill, right? But if it's like, you know, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, mentorship, sales calls, like, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm watching this little 2-minute zone here. Clearly a consolidation and break away from this area. Do I get an FTMO or 5%ers? I wouldn't recommend neither. And well, it also depends on what you're trying to trade, N. What are you trying to trade? Alright, let's see if we can get some action in this zone. A little bit of volume there. What was that? From that little candle. Man, this market is now just going straight down. No stopping. Man, I need to put something in my stomach. My stomach's about to start growling. And gold's still skyrocketing higher. And this market just tanking lower. This is gold that I'm looking at. I'm genuinely considering changing. See if gold might be a better option to trade during New York session. Problem is, I'm not seeing any kind of like consistency in its. Like, I'm not seeing the patterns, you know? I'm not seeing the zones. I'm not seeing anything. It just seems random. It's just kind of. Well, obviously today it's just pullback and continuation, but. All right. Well. Nothing really too exciting right now. Just straight back down. Straight back down. Yeah. And it's gone.
And it's gone.
It's gone. Oh. I just wasn't even looking and missed that. I kind of like that. Might be a fake out actually. Zero follow through or holding there. I want a 5-minute retrace and then going short of my entry, but the market sucks ass today. Yeah, man, it's been tough. It's been tough. Every move is faked out. This is a pretty clean move lower. But seems like the clean moves are pretty tough to actually anticipate, and then when it looks like the market's about to make a clean move, it just gets chopped to death. All right, be right back. I need to eat something really quick. Oh, Fleming. Are you talking about the review? Nick is confused who you are because he's calling you Zach. Yeah. Are you talking about the review? On the WAP? Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what that is. I can't remove it. I messaged him asking him, like, hey, are you confused? Like, did you just leave a review thinking I was like someone else? And he just exited the chat. So I have no idea what that is. I literally have no idea. And I can't delete it. So it's just there forever. I make you crave cookies again. Yeah. This is the only thing I really got that's quick. Look at that, man. Every move. Green candle, red candle. Now it's taking out the lows. Now it's going right back up. Everything is chopped to death. What's up, Shirumi? It's going all right. Look, man. Oh, God, dude. Every zone is just chopped to death, man. Makes it really freaking impossible to trade it. Yes, Fleming. That is correct. That is correct. Basically. I don't know if there's a difference between order blocks and supply and demand, but I call it supply and demand. Some people call it order blocks. So. This is a 2-minute zone. I mean, this thing looks like pretty poopy. Looks like it wants to break lower, if I had to guess. We're just kind of flagging. Flagging. This is S&P 500. No, this is NQ. MNQ. This is on a 2-minute chart. So looking like it wants to break. Around small OB. Fleming, to be honest, I don't trade either of those things. Well, I guess the order block. The inverse fair value gap. Both on a 5-minute retracement. Shorts, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. This just right now looks like it wants to break out of here. Let's see if it does. Let's see if it can actually continue or if it's gonna fart around here. TikTok, there you go. Doesn't feel like this is going to be a long-lasting move, so I might just scalp it out, but we'll see. Oh my God, NASDAQ. Okay. You remember that stream when I was just for fun breakout trading? And I was like, wow, breakout trading really works. It stopped working. I think it was just working for that day. And the NASDAQ does not like to break out. The NASDAQ likes to fake out. All right. Faked out. Yippee. What are the line indicators on your chart? This is 10 and 20 EMA. I might get rid of them though. I might get rid of all indicators. I just feel like I'm putting too many indicators on. I don't even use VWAP that much anymore. It's gonna fart big time today. First day after summer and first day after a long weekend. Yeah, I know. That's why I thought maybe we would get some action. Well, I guess that doesn't make too much sense. But I thought, you know, there would be more than usual at least during the summer. But all right, see you, Fleming. No trades for you. Wow, nice. You avoided quite the poopy market. I'm lucky with my time zone. London is 9 a.m. for you, and New York is 3:30 p.m. Dang. Yeah. You could trade all day if you wanted to. All right. See you next time. See you next time. Come to Denmark? Man, it sounds great. Sounds great from what I've heard. Alright, I took a short there, betting on the zone failing, since we had that fake out. Let's see if we get a move. Where could this thing go? I mean, really, I think the first target is just right back to the lows, right? Right down to here. Which it looks like it's trying to do. And then maybe this little wick right here. And then there's nothing left after that, really. Other than, what is that, a 5 minute? Yeah, 5 minute demand there. Dang it, I keep forgetting TikTok is... Alright, let me fix TikTok. Let me put you guys a little bit more this way. Alright, that's good. Alright, I'll literally just scalp this out. Well, I'll wait for that candle to close. Although this is a 2 minute chart, so Don't want to wait too long. This looks like it could be a pretty decent turnaround, so I'm just going to trail at the highs of this candle. That wick was a little bit scary. Okay, it's not actually following through though. That's good. I'll just buy one here. Did we take out that low? Here, let me just... Dang, this thing is moving. I just covered another one, and then I'll just trail the second one, or the last one. Really scalping the crap out of this. This is... You guys know I usually like to hold on for bigger targets, but the NASDAQ has been screwing me lately, so trying to take what I can get. All the way back up. What's up, P? Yeah, Sly Cooper, trust me, it's not just your mental. The market has been completely different in the last month than the previous months. I was literally straight green for the entire month of January, February, March, April, May, June, and almost all of July were straight green. Now my performance is all over the place. So it's definitely that August, the summer months. Peak summer, no volatility, no nothing, just chop. Thank you, Callum. All right. This thing looks like it wants to pop now. Took that low out pretty aggressively. But this is MNQ. All right, let me recalibrate here. to think we're kind of in a weird spot right now. We're right under this low, this level of demand down here. Kind of looks like it wants to pop, doesn't it? Kind of looks like it wants to pop. But we know that every pop on the NASDAQ is completely fake, so... No dog today? She's sleeping in the room with my girlfriend. Actually, yeah, I don't think she'll be here today. Looks very oversold. Well, you just sealed the deal for the next move lower, my friend. Yeah. That's looking like another classic NASDAQ fake out. Again. Dude, every frickin' move. Look, just big break, shot right back down. Every time. There's not even really any zones here. There's no zone, just a weird spot. Yeah, there's just nothing here. I don't got anything. only thing that could be slightly of interest is maybe this area here, but that's a 5-minute zone. Oh, it's a 1-minute zone too. Yes, guys, I have taken trades today. It's been a mix of everything. Break-evens, winners, losers.
Bye, bye, bye!
Oops. All right, so we're in this 5-minute zone now. There's no liquidity though. Maybe a sweep of these lows. I would like to see maybe a high volume candle come down in here. missed my entry, back tested it, and it just hit TP for 3K. It's just the way this market goes. There's that fake out once again. Another sweep of the highs and a continuation. Crazy. Crazy. I'm not buying until these lows are swept. Man, it's cold in here. I'm gonna start shivering. Oh no. My stomach is starting to hurt. Not again. Excuse me. Alright guys, here's my trade. I'll be right back. My stomach's starting to hurt. I need to take some medicine. Oh, this thing's moving. Definitely got some overhead resistance right here. That's probably going to take me out for break even. That is quite the rejection there. Once again, just cannot get a move out of the areas. Oh, excuse me. Jesus Christ. All right, be right back. Great job, NASDAQ. Really, you're really making things exciting here. Super awesome, NASDAQ. Oh, hey yo, never mind. Come on, NASDAQ. Alright, I'm going to put that to the side. And, let's make some targets. I think those highs are reasonable to target. I got a pretty nasty entry there. Nasty in a good way. Now the hardest part of the whole thing, right? The hardest part of the whole thing is actually getting the move. And not just getting stuffed back down. This is gonna send me back to the hospital, man. I don't know why I keep taking this off. I guess I just assumed I was gonna get hit for break even there. More than likely will. It seems like if my trades don't just immediately go, they're almost always break-evens or small loss. There it is. There it is. Another break-even. Who would have thought? Wow. God, dude. All right. Well, fair play. I mean, it is a downtrend, I guess. Damn it, man. This market just does not move. I mean, I guess it does move. It's just... it's only moving down, and these are bullish zones. By the way, guys, I think... does anybody know if the Apex sale is over? The 90% off sale? I think today might be the last day if you use code ST. Let me just double check. Yeah, there's 12 hours left. There's 12 hours left on 90% off evals. If you use code ST, you get that 90% off. ST like simple trader. Lord knows I need that affiliate commission with this market. So code at ST gets you 90% off. Feel free to use it. It ends today. All right, taking out the low there. I would buy it, but I don't know anything about trading. What's a future or eval? Oh, what's the word? You sweet summer child. So innocent. So filled with joy still. An eval is stands for evaluation. So you pay like $17 at Apex when it's 90% off. And they will give you, you got to pass the challenge account. So it's like a trading challenge. You pass the trading challenge, then they give you an account that you can actually make money with, essentially. Alright, be right back again. I can't cross trade Apex with my funded futures, or else I would. I got a $1 account with my funded futures. Well, I think you can, because Apex, you can just either buy a Rhythmic account or a Trade Evade account or whatever, and then just buy the trade. You can buy a Rhythmic account on Apex and then a Trade Evade account on my funded futures, and then you can trade both of them. Technically, I think. What do you think is better to trade on, Hero, FX, or Weeble? I've used neither, so I can't really help you out there. Sorry. Wow, this thing just keeps going. The thing just keeps going. Oof, terrible close on that 5 minute. Yeah, this zone is cooked. Dunzo. Alright, be right back. Gotta go to the bathroom, sorry. I knew that zone was cooked. Man, we're almost back to lows. What a terrible day for the NASDAQ. For the U.S. stock market. Alright, I don't even know if there's going to be any more trades for me. I mean, this thing is just, all it's doing is going down. What do you think is... Oh, I already read that. This is like literally the last zone before it just dumps to new lows. Oh my god, it's so cold. 1 second, guys. Sorry, I have to keep leaving this desk. Crowd Legacy, how did I do today? Today is pretty much break even. Just chopped around. Unfortunately, the move would have just been to hold a short all the way down, right? But unfortunately, I was on the wrong side. I was on the right side up here and the wrong side down there. Wonder if the long off the zone is the next move. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking, but every zone so far has kind of just faded away. Excuse me. Kaya's here. You want to show your face, Kaya? Freezing. Instead of coffee, how about Red Bull? Yeah, I've drank nothing. I've drank nothing with caffeine in it in like over 2 weeks, I think. VIX is increasing still. Man, it's freaking. Why am I freezing? VIX is almost to new highs. Nvidia down close to 16 bucks from highs. Let's check Nvidia. Oh, well, that's not a healthy looking move. Right now there's just no volume, no nothing. Looks like I might want to break up here, but we know that's kind of been failing every time, so. Look at those fake outs, man. I have no idea how breakout traders would make money on the NASDAQ lately. Yeah, this might just tank down to the lows of the day. Waiting for that sweep. See if we can break that little wick there. My Ninja Trader's all messed up, and I'm literally just trying to fix my Ninja Trader. Oh my god, I am just screwing up my Ninja Trader so badly. Ah, dude, I like Ninja Trader and I hate Ninja Trader at the same time. TradingView could be literally the best by far, and they just do not implement just certain things. Alright, high volume there. Looks like it's just going to blast through, though. How exciting. I'm not even trying to trade this. I'm just trying to fix my freaking Ninja Trader. This zone is done anyways. There's nothing here. Alright guys, well, today's session was just completely boring. Again, every session has been pretty frustrating. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Yeah, there's nothing here. Alright, peace guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It was an easy day for you. Good for you, Bobby. Good for you, man.